Hi Fibernatics, it's Tori with Feathertail Fiber Arts, and today I am going to tell you all about one of my favorite breeds, Polwarth. Now, if I'm being honest, I realize I say this every single time, like, this is my favorite breed, this is also my favorite breed, this is also my favorite breed, but it's kind of true because, like, I kind of love them all. Okay, that's not true. There might be a couple that I'm not, like, super good friends with, but as a whole, I can still respect them. Polwarth is a breed that is just starting to come into North America. Previously, it was not found in North America, and it was only in like New Zealand and some parts of Australia. Polwarth I have found to be very forgiving for people who are just starting out working with fine wools. It comes in multiple natural colors. Obviously, white's the most common. However, I have an example of some Polwarth all the way from New Zealand, which is just, look at the crimp and the color on this beautiful fleece. They are so soft. They do have a fair amount of lanolin in them, so they do need a little bit of extra heat and scouring to get all of that out before you spin, unless you want to spin them in the grease, which is also totally possible. But you can see the natural color of this fleece and the crimp style in this. I mean, look at that. That right there is a picture. Look at that fleece. This is a lamb fleece, which you can tell from some of the little curly lamb tips on the ends, but it is just this lovely, luscious, squishy, wonderful fiber. These were my first two experiences with Polwarth. This one was a very bright fleece. You can see there's some good luster in there, and it just has a really beautiful fine wool feel and appearance. It is very easy to spin. I find it to be a very, very forgiving fine wool. I love to spin it. Here's a lighter gray fleece that I spun. This was pretty early on in my spinning career, so you can see there that the ply isn't quite as tight as I would like it to be now, but it is a beautiful color. Again, very soft, very spongy, squishy, has a lot of memory. Most of the fleeces are under 20 micron or just over, so this really gives you a great option for an introduction into fine wools. It does have a very similar feel and behavior to something like Merino or Cormo, so if those are breeds that you've already worked with and really enjoy, definitely try to get some Polwarth. Having worked with both New Zealand Polwarth and American Polwarth, they are a little bit different at this point. Obviously, we haven't had enough time to really develop the breed here in North America yet, but the New Zealand Polwarth, generally speaking, is going to have a much better crimp definition and is going to be possibly a little bit lower in micron. It really, again, depends on the specific fleece and where it's coming from. That also definitely has a big effect on the fiber itself. If you have a chance to try some, definitely give it a try. It is an absolutely delicious breed of fine wool. I'll show you guys the crimp on this again. It's just fabulous. The staple length on most of these Polwarth fleeces is very good, solid 3 to 4 inches. So it's really easy to card, comb, spin. It's a great fleece. So again, when you're looking for Polwarth, just, you know, try to, especially with a fine wool, try to find something that looks like it's a little bit lower in VM, just because with these finer fibers, the VM tends to cling to them a little bit more. So the lower the VM, the easier your processing experience is going to be. So in summary, if you're looking to try a fine wool and you're not sure if you're quite ready for Merino or Cormo yet, Polwarth is a fabulous option. And if you like Merino and Cormo already, Polwarth is a great option for you to expand into a different breed. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and go to feathertailfiberarts.com and sign up for our email list where we spoil our fiber VIPs like crazy, so you definitely want to hang out with us there.